Hey there, NPCs. Welcome to our actual play of Shadowrun 6th World, Emerald Glitch. I'm Bob, your GM, and tonight we prepare for the world premiere of the Auriok. So we have just entered the year 2083 on our calendar. So we're in the early bits of January. It's been a couple of months since the last mission, A Dish Served Cold. And in that time, so not only did Violet get a brick of gold, but both Slick and Nova have received in the mail system somehow little bricks of gold, worth about 25,000 new yen each, with a handwritten note attached that says "for services rendered," with no idea where it came from. So I'll ask Nova and Slick, what did you guys do with it? And in fact, we'll go around the table, seeing what you guys did the last couple of months before we jump in. Slick.
Well, I upon receiving that gold, I was gonna ask too many questions about where it came from. Yeah, I'm just grateful to have it. It is securely placed in the van, waiting for just the perfect purchase. Like,
Okay.
this is special.
Yeah, it's kind of it's the power move when you go to buy something and you say, you take gold?
Exactly. Like, I've got enough cash on me, or I got enough, funds to kind of survive. This is when I need that baller move.
Yeah. So to be fair, on each of your character sheets, I did include the gold brick in your new yen total. So keep that in mind when you start spending.
Thank you.
And I know you all have a bunch of karma left.
Yes.
All right. So Nova.
I definitely sat on it for a while and then went and got a hand blade.
Okay. So you had another implant, dropping down what little essence you have left. Do you want to tell the group how much essence you have left?
0.06.
All right. I mean, from 0.18 to 0.06, I mean, it was already pretty low. But it's basically it's a concealable blade that you just pop out for special occasions.
Yes. For that final stab.
Yep. All right.
In addition to that, I've probably done some more Stuffer Shack work. I would like to say that I beat up a Taco Temple kid for getting on my nerves while working at a Taco Temple Stuffer Shack combo.
Yeah, so you've been for some reason you've been placed into the potential management track at the Stuffer Shack.
Yeah.
And they tried putting you at a Stuffer Temple, we'll call it. A combination. It's a Stuffer Shack with a Taco Temple built in. You were the manager there for all of 3 days before you beat up a Taco Temple kid and were promptly brought back to your original Stuffer Shack.
Yes, and I would like to have stolen their uniform shirt for future uses.
Sure. Yeah, so you would have been issued a Taco Temple shirt because you're the manager there. You'd have been, or you could have requisitioned one for yourself, and yeah, you just didn't give it back. Maybe you wore it, maybe you didn't, but you certainly haven't given it back. So that brings us to Violet. What has Violet been doing the past couple of months?
Violet's been doing gigs and writing songs. She's also been going to an acting class.
An acting class, all right.
And practicing her cosmetic control, because I want to raise that from a 1 to a 2.
Okay.
Adept power, so that I can change my height and stuff like that too.
Yeah, because it takes the second level up to change a parent metatype, right?
Mm-hmm.
As we discovered last time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're looking at buying PowerPoint at some point.
Yes.
Which means you either have to initiate or spend more karma to raise your magic.
Or both, I guess.
You might actually have enough karma to do both.
I was saving up for another PowerPoint, so I haven't done the math yet, but that's
okay. It is generally way cheaper to initiate than to raise your magic score.
Yeah.
Theoretically, there are limits to it. Like you can't increase your initiate grade above your magic rating. And technically, I mean, I haven't been enforcing the requirement for, I think it's an Arcana check every time you initiate. But I haven't been too strict about that.
Well, I also haven't initiated yet, so now is the perfect time. If I guess I should get Arcana then. Or is that a knowledge? Or is it both?
I think it's an active skill. I could be wrong and confusing that with a rule from 5th edition. Since I run both editions, it runs together sometimes. But we'll consider that offline.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was 5th edition. I'll look up the rule for initiating.
I think there's a role for it in 6th edition, but I forget what the role is. Okay. So you're looking to practice your acting skills and learn to change into more varied individuals.
Yeah, for acting.
Okay. Yeah, of course, for acting purposes. Totally not for Shadowrunning. All right. So at some point, it's early January, not too long after the new year. We'll say it's the 4th. So this is a Monday. And you get, Violet, a voicemail. It goes straight to voicemail, but it is from Royce Reeves. And you recognize Royce Reeves as the producer who hired you to run security for Billy Berserker a few months ago. He says, you guys did such a great job last time. I need to hire you for another hidden in plain sight sort of job. So if you can gather your team and meet at Underworld 93 at, we'll say 2100 tonight. There's this up-and-coming band without tags that's playing U93 for the first time. I'll leave tickets at the door for you. And he hangs up.
Oh no, I've got to work with that old group again. All right, you know what? Got me a gold last time. Should be fine.
It's not new year, new group.
There's now a plaque on the passenger side of the van on the dashboard of things that are not allowed.
No sleeping allowed.
Sleeping is allowed. Sudden fainting is strictly prohibited.
I would like to think that Nova and your character, we like get together for donut dates.
Oh, absolutely. I've always got your favorite donut awaiting for you in the parking lot of this donut joint.
Slick's my dude.
Honestly, I think the last couple of conversations we may have had is just, I don't know what to buy. Like, I usually, I mean, I'm not saying I don't usually have this much money. I'm not saying that I'm broke or anything. It's just, there's so many options. And
Yeah, how do you handle your money? Do you do market stocks? What's up?
a executive decision dysfunction is usually how I handle my money. You'll see what happens is I acquire money and then I get so freaked out at all the things that I can get that I don't get anything. The only thing I ever wanted was this van, and I have it.
No, like your own apartment or anything?
But the problem is you have to keep paying for it. That's silly.
You can get a vacation van.
A vacation van, a secret van, an even better van. So that if anything happens to this van and they think, oh, I got him, then I have my secret van. I'm gonna get you an extra donut. I like this plan.
All good plans happen over donuts.
Back up. You like it? I do have a question about implants.
Uh-huh.
Is there anything that lets me enter the Matrix as I'm just walking around?
So you can do that. You can go. So there are various stages of going into the Matrix.
Mhm.
What we've kind of been defaulting to is called full VR or
Mhm.
full virtual reality, where you fall asleep and your mind is just fully in the Matrix. There's a sort of halfway state that's called AR or augmented reality. So you're still walking around. You're getting all the real world, but you're also getting Matrix stuff around you. It's slower and less efficient, but it is something you can do.
Okay, I'm gonna have to look into that. I mean, I could use an AR set, so I'm always powerful.
Well, I mean, you can do that.
Oh, I can do that now.
Yeah, you can do that now.
I just haven't found the configuration. That's how I'm playing it. So, all right, cool. That's great.
Okay.
All right.
Yes, mechanically you can do that now. Maybe Slick is just now becoming willing to try that.
All right, secret confession time, guys. The last job I did with you was my second job ever. All right, great. I'm going to start looking into a secret van and also read the instruction manual of the stuff that I already have.
Everyone starts somewhere.
If you could just not tell the magicians about this, that would be great. I
You
feel
can't tell them. You can't tell them anything. They're insufferable once they find out.
Right? It's just they'll belittle me and like I did a really good job. Anyway,
You did do good. Here, have another donut.
But you know what? Thank you. You're the best. Just gonna down that donut. There's just like a ring of like powdered sugar around its face.
Is Slick capable of weapons hacking?
Yeah. If it's got code, I can hack it. Even in AR now.
Yeah, that's kind of what Deckers do in when the bullets start flying is they can hack other people's networks. It's not just I break into this building host. It's hey, you're running a wireless network. I'm gonna crash it.
So he can like basically jam guns and stuff.
Mhm.
Cool.
I should put weapons on the van.
Yeah, you can get like a mounted like machine gun thing,
Mhm.
Yeah.
laser cannon, whatever.
Oh my goodness, laser cannon. I can't even imagine. And also, I need to protect my van from magic.
Oh yeah, that's it. That's you're gonna go buy some stuff.
Yeah, I've got some shopping to do. Oh, I'm excited. Thank you. I could never make a decision on my own. Now I have 3 of them to choose from, which is a lot less than I would normally have. And maybe I could use with some new clothes. You see the same 3 outfits just tucked in the back.
You get the little tiny, like an RV closet.
I've got.
And so it opens up, and it's because maybe it fits 3 or 4 outfits, and you've got 3 in there.
I've got my shadow running outfit. I got my going out outfit. I got my cold weather outfit, and I got my jelly donut shirt. I have to have a shirt specifically for jelly donut because I always spill the jelly donuts.
Are these outfits literally just the same outfit, but like the jelly donut one has the stain on it?
Yeah.
No.
The cold weather one is just a long t-shirt version of the same t-shirt.
Amazing.
So this is when your guys' comms ring. I'm assuming at this point, to move things along, that Violet starts calling the team.
Yeah.
Hello.
She tried texting, but it was just it was a weird gif of a dancing cat in a cowboy hat, and then she calls. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm still not good at this here comlink thing. I'm sorry. I don't know how I sent that to y'all. I hope you enjoyed it anyway. I got a phone call. I got a voicemail, actually. I didn't actually talk to him. Y'all remember that producer that we talked to where we did for Mr. Berserker?
Yes.
He left me a message that said he's got another job for us for a new band called Without Tags.
He paid really well, right?
I mean, we got to destroy someone's vehicle that wasn't ours, so yeah.
I'm in.
Did you say Without Tags?
Yeah, that's the band we're gonna go do undercover security for.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, I would love to come. Yep.
You're invited.
Oh,
I
great.
don't know anything about them, so if you know about them, then that's great.
Oh, I might know a little bit about them.
Well, that's perfect then.
There is a poster on the wall.
So Violet, you are very familiar with Without Tags.
Oh yeah, no, I definitely don't know anything.
I gotta put on my good shirt. It's the going out shirt. I'll stop talking now.
Is any of these like the tuxedo t-shirt?
I think they're all t-shirts of Batman Forever.
Okay. Vintage.
It's just Arnold Schwarzenegger has Dr. Freeze on every
But one to print is super good quality. That's the going out shirt.
Yeah.
Like near mint.
It's almost raised. They really outdid themselves with this one.
No fuzzy lines.
Nope, not a bit. It's like he's in the shirt. I stole these from a Salvation Army. We can go now. Oh, should I pick up everyone?
Well,
Or does everyone have a way there?
Up, so I think it's just us this time, if that's okay.
You mean the magician? Is it coming?
Mr. Bell is probably doing something with a hotel, and Miss Curie didn't answer. She might be doing some magic stuff. Maybe she can't get to her phone.
Dang, darn, shoot. Well, I guess it's just us then.
Well, here's the coordinates, and I guess I'll meet y'all over there.
Yep.
Cool.
I already got the van fired up and ready to go. And it's gonna have lasers soon. All right, bye.
I don't know what that means.
All right, so you pick everyone up, and you make your way to Underworld 93. And I think I have a map for that. There, Underworld 93. So you've been here before, maybe a couple of times before, but the map on your screen is straight out of one of the original Shadowrun missions. It's now I'm forgetting the name of it.
Dragon Song.
Thank you, Dragon Song, like a first or second edition Shadowrun mission, classic. So you roll up to this. It's a huge Ferrocrete building that's been converted to essentially a concert hall. And you see a pair of stereotypically troll bouncers. And you see they're flanking what is clearly marked as a mad scanner.
Those guys gonna give us a problem?
No, they said we had tickets waiting for us.
Oh, okay. In that case, I'll just follow your lead. Also, this isn't very inconspicuous. I'm sorry, I'll stop whispering.
So the three of you walk up to the bouncers.
Yeah.
And I'll say,
Yeah.
we're on the list, sir.
Oh, and you are
I'm Violet,
Violet.
and these are my friends.
Yeah, Violet and Party. Right on an it sort of pulls open the velvet rope. It'll let you through. There's some people in the line who are sort of grumbling that you just walked up and walked in, bypassing the line entirely. But they're still in line, and you guys are inside.
I definitely turn around and I go like this.
So once inside, your ticket sort of points in the AR toward, and it's kind of it's the same room that you met Royce Reeves in before. It's that room on the catwalk upstairs. You can hear the band Without Tags playing. Violet and Nova, you definitely recognize. You recognize CQ on the drums, and you recognize Jander almost wearing a shirt on stage. And you see CQ bounces a drumstick off of Jander's head, and he seems to have worked it in as part of the act now. But you make your way upstairs. And make your way to the door, and there's this. It's that sort of glass, like two-way glass or two-way mirror. The entire room is made of it, so you can sort of see. In fact, you can see down below. You can see through the floor to the band. And as soon as the door closes behind you, the noise cancellation kicks in, and you're just hearing what's in the room. And you see,
No.
you see the guy, Royce Reeves, sitting with his feet up. He's wearing the latest collection Sleeping Tiger suit with no tie, shimmering in silver, wearing mirror shades indoors, and chomping gum on one side. Leans back, sort of puts you in frame, and says, "That's the team I like."
Well, I hope so. You call me.
Yes, you guys will do nicely. Have a seat.
I sit down.
I sit closest to the door so I can hear a little something.
So there is definitely some noise cancellation. Even closest to the door, you're having trouble hearing anything outside the room. This room is kind of made for private conversations. But there are places where you can tap in. You can log in and link up with the audio down below, so you can play it in your AR.
I'm definitely paying attention.
Chris, look, you don't have to shout. We can hear you. That's fine.
Huh? Cool.
Yeah, back in the 2050s, this would be the place where you'd sort of plug in, and that's gone wireless since then. So you just tap it into your AR. Yes. You guys look good on camera. More importantly, you'll blend in. As you may know, the world premiere of Billy Redux is next week. I want you guys to work security for it.
You don't mean like muscle, right? Because no offense, but I'm not very strong. I realize the only person that would be offended is me.
I mean, not everybody's going to be a bouncer. I did call for varied teams. You guys can sort of sort yourselves out. You guys will be there. With luck, it's more a show of force than actual force.
Are we going to be on film?
I mean, certainly people will be snapping pictures. It's more important though. Nova, your friend Mr. Berserker is going to be in town in a couple of days, and we need you to keep an eye on him. Keep him out of trouble during the premiere. He's going to be on camera a lot because, I mean, it's Mr. Berserker.
Yes, it is Mr. Berserker. I've seen behind the curtain. My heroes do not faze me anymore.
So,
oh no!
You need us to be at the Trit premiere, or is there what's this?
Well, yeah, I'm going to need you to be at the premiere. I mean, Billy's going to be there. I'm going to need you to run security for him. You're going to run security for the premiere. I mean, there's going to be a whole lot of other stuff, but I want you to be focused on Mr. Berserker.
How many days is this?
Oh, well, it's next week. So it'll be, let's see, 10 days? Yeah, I think 10 days total. And the pay will be 15,000 New Yen each.
I mean, yes, I agree to this. Oh, that's not good negotiating. I'm sorry.
You said 15,000 each for 10 days?
For 10 days. That's a good rate.
20,000.
Yeah, it's 1,500 a day
Yeah, it's 1,500 a day.
to deal with Mr. Berserker, who, while a delight, also likes to rip doors off their hinges. It will take our entire attention to make sure that he is well protected and looked after.
Glad we understand each other.
I agree with Brand Slick.
I message Violet that not only will our identities and faces be at risk for being in the background, but also we need a allowance, a casualty fee, incidentals, all that up front. And I send it.
And tickets to the band's next show.
And
Next
tickets to the band's next 3 shows.
Next 3 shows. VIP tickets.
So my illustrious team has a few non-negotiables that we need to negotiate. So we all are in agreement that due to our past experiences with Mr. Berserker, we are going to need some incidentals and assurance up front. For example, you can be understanding that in our line of work, secrecy is usually better. So if we are going to be potentially on camera, that we're going to need some extra compensation. That may cost us work in the future. We also would like tickets to Without Tags next shows.
Next, how many shows?
3.
3 shows. 3 shows.
VIP tickets.
VIP, obviously.
What a strange request. I'll see what I can do about the tickets. Go ahead and make a negotiation test.
You're going to reimburse our receipts too, right? He tried to eat me out of house and home last time.
You out of Stuffer Shack, was it?
Yeah.
I'll have to look into the Without Tags tickets. I mean, I'm not necessarily connected with the band, but I can make a few calls on that. But I can make it. We'll make it 25,000, and that includes the. That's with expenses.
We'll keep our receipts in case that seems to exceed things. If, for example, we have to replace some sort of vehicle, just the whole thing.
All right. So as before, there is a vehicle outside for you. It's not the same vehicle. We'd have it replaced after. I mean, I understand Mr. Berserker's signature exit required us to replace the vehicle last time. So we have a new one. There is a new set of temporary sins inside. As last time, don't get arrested. These are not going to hold up under scrutiny. And you'll be also tomorrow night. you'll be guests at a private screening of Billy Redux for a group of Spin Global execs. It's the last pre-screening in advance of the premiere. And then Mr. Berserker should be flying in a couple of days after that.
So what do we need to do at the event tomorrow?
So the event tomorrow, you shouldn't have any official duties.
Let me check with my team and make sure they did not have any prior engagement.
I'm already calling out Auriok.
I also have to call out of work. I can't make it. I'm done. I have a job.
Well, then it sounds like we'll be there tomorrow.
Excellent. So in advance, he does slide over 3 cred sticks. The advance pay is 5,000 each. And then he slides over in AR. He slides over the virtual keys to the SUV outside.
Now, is there any kind of dress code?
For the premiere itself, you'll want to look like security. There are hats and jackets out in the car, so you look like security. For tomorrow, it's more business oriented. It's more of a business meeting with a movie or a trip.
Well, we need to pick up Mr. Berserker from the airport.
You'll need to pick up Mr. Berserker from the airport, and you'll be responsible for his whereabouts until the premiere is concluded.
Are we putting him back on the plane?
Yeah, you'll be putting him back on the plane.
Okay.
I mean, this job seems fairly easy enough. I think should be no problem. Easy money. This Berserker guy you guys keep talking about, he
So I will leave you to discuss this, and he gets up to leave the room.
I just treasure the 4 seconds I get to hear the band clearly before the door closes. This Berserker guy, is he I mean, he's not like his name sounds, right? Like we all pick names that we aspire to be. I'm not necessarily slick, but you know, I aspire to be. So I'm guessing he's like not.
What's that saying, Violet? Is it a man makes the name or the name maketh the man?
Oh, I don't know that one.
You are what you eat, and he is what he's named.
I hate donuts. Okay. Great. I'm sure he'll like us, like me. The rest of your teammates are
As long
so
as
weird.
you're not jumping, you're usually okay.
Okay.
He's pretty cool. I kind of like him. He's just a hassle.
Okay. I can handle the hassle. That's fine.
He's very energetic. He likes to get his action time in, and will not let doors or walls.
Yeah, all action all the time.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. I'm ready for this.
And then I send you videos.
Videos of what?
So Nobu sends you like the it must be the complete Billy Berserker library. So this is so you're getting this show, and I mean you don't have time to watch it right now, but this is Billy Berserker is probably a former Shadowrunner out of Chicago who made his name. Made his name in the Chicago containment zone back in the 2070s. One of his signature moves was walking away from an exploding building, and so his show is largely explosions and hitting people with axes and bows, with a side job punching people. It's all violence and explosions, and it is very popular.
All right. Yep, that's cool.
But apparently it was a sort of a web series or Matrix series that got picked up and syndicated, and now they're making a movie called Billy Redux.
I have some friends from Chicago. Everybody from Chicago is nuts.
And then you do catch a clip, probably because Nova points it out, of what Royce Reeves was talking about by his signature move. It's whenever he wants to exit a vehicle, he doesn't use the door handle. He kicks the door, and the door either opens or is flung off its hinges.
We are not taking my van.
Another bit about him is he is an orc in an orc mask.
All right. Yep. I'm going to let you guys do the handling of him. I think I'll just stay in the van.
Oh, it's definitely going to be a team effort, Friend Slick.
He would break me by looking at me too aggressively.
I mean, he might, but he seems to be a pretty nice guy, as long as you're not a door or a wall.
He's like a golden retriever, maybe. Like, you just gotta get his attention.
I'm afraid of dogs.
I'm so sorry.
It's fine. All right, let's start getting ready.
As my grandmama would say, he's livelier than a puppy with two tails.
Your grandmother sounds delightful.
Why, she is, thank you. Now you want to go meet the band?
Is it that obvious on my face that that's where I was gonna go?
Yes, it was.
Oh, okay. Well, I tried to play it cool. That failed, so yeah!
You don't have to play cool.
He's already bolting down to like shove people to get to the front.
So the band is still playing. By now, Jander has fully de-shirted and is sort of he's doing a crowd surf, and then gets sort of enveloped in the crowd as some of the ladies bring him down. But you still hear the guitar going somehow as he stands up. And sort of makes his way back to the stage and climbs back up. You're actually certain it's not so much climbing up as he sort of floats back up on stage. And then once again, you see the drummer take a drumstick and just wing it at him. It bounces off his head, lands on the floor, and then it flies back into his hand. And he just goes on drumming.
That's so cool every time they do that.
And then after that song, the band wraps up. Another band takes its place to sort of keep the crowd going, and without tags, clears the stage. So they go backstage.
I am going to try and sneak my way backstage.
Do you have a how sneaking are you trying to sneak? Would you like to make a stealth roll?
Okay, so let's do this smart. I wanna peep whoever is blocking the way backstage, and I would like to hack into their phone, please.
Okay. So you can attempt that. You do see there are a couple of guys there, sort of flanking the door to the backstage area, and it's clear that one of them is on their comms. You guys sort of trying to run crowd control.
Yeah, the one that's not on his comms, that's the one I'm going after.
Okay. So go ahead and make a hacking test.
Okay. Using logic,
Yeah, so this would be hacking plus logic.
Okay. Did this change? Hacking.
Yes, you do have the hacking specialization.
Nice. So 4.
And because you have analytical mind, this does trigger an edge point for you.
Yeah, it does.
Okay. So if you're running Baby Monitor, you have an Overwatch score of 2.
Mm-hmm.
And what kind of access do you want on this guy's comms?
I just need to be able to find out who their boss is and to spoof a fake text from their boss.
Okay. Yeah. So you can do. I believe it's just user access to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So you find out they're basically working for the band's manager, and you can go make another hacking plus logic test to spoof a command. Right.
It is, and the text is gonna say, I need you and the guys up front now. We've got a situation. All capitalized.
All right. So yeah, he looks at his comms, and so this is sort of they're at the door to the backstage area, and so he motions to the guy who was on his comms, shows him the comm, and they both sort of start shoving people forward out into the main area.
And I would just like to shimmy on in while they
Okay.
do that.
Go ahead and make a stealth test.
Okay. This won't go poorly. Let's see. I don't think I have stealth as a skill.
Okay. So this will be in this case it'll be unskilled agility.
Yep.
So you do have a 4 that if you spend 2 edge, you can make that into a 5, which will give you a hit.
I'll do that. Yeah, let's go.
Because you got 2 edge from your 2 logic tests.
Yep.
So you're just back to your starting edge.
Mm-hmm.
And that gives you 1 hit on stealth. And that is enough from your previous hacking attempts. And that is enough that you're able to shenanigan your way backstage. And it's relatively clear at this point. I mean, there are people sort of milling about, but nobody's really paying you much mind.
I am going to go find.
And Nova and Violet, you do see Slick sort of wander backstage.
Well, Violet, do you want to go shopping for clothes for tomorrow, or like, I don't know? I ask casually as I just watch Slick thing.
Well, that sounds like a fine idea. And I start casually walking backstage.
Yeah, that sounds great. And then I message Slick, "Hey, want to go clothes shopping?" And then I follow Violet, but I'll go stealth, I guess.
You'll get a text back. Yeah, I just had to run to the bathroom for a second. I'll be back. There's a line.
We saw where you went. There shouldn't be a line in that bathroom.
Shoot.
Yes. Uh-huh. Yeah, in fact, you do wander by the bathroom, and you do see Jander, still shirtless. He is in the process of doing some Nova Coke. So he's doing some social drugs. And you sort of you keep wandering, and you see there's a dressing room sort of a little further back. You do see the drummer, and there are separate dressing rooms. So let's see, there's a backup singer and a bass guitarist.
I'm going to, if there's any like flyers or a poster around, I'm just gonna swipe that real quick.
Okay, yeah, you have no trouble grabbing a. In fact, yeah, you can grab a. There's a full size poster. Sort of, it's like there are like push pin holes in it, but there is a poster that you're pretty sure was printed just for this occasion.
Oh my god!
Because you were told that this is Without Tag's first set at Underworld 93. And so it's a poster for that set.
I'm gonna swipe that and go just kind of
just roll it up and and it's not a small poster. I mean, it rolls up and it's like a full size poster.
Yeah,
so it's
clear that I stole this. You know what? It's fine. I'm sure there will be consequences to my actions. Hey guys!
So you see him just sort of bolt back out from backstage. He's got this rolled up tube under his arm, and he's making his way toward the door.
Did you want to get it signed?
You think? But I stole it. But you think they know? Like, you're good with talking with people. You can do the talking thing, and they won't be mad at me. And then they'll sign it, and then it won't just be limited edition. It'd be the most limited edition. Yes, please. I'll hack whatever you want. I'll hack the planet.
We were going to do that anyway, friend Slick.
So as Slick makes the sort of, it turns on a dime and is heading back to the backstage area. You guys sort of meet up. We are at the 9 o'clock hour. So as we get ready to have another backstage encounter, we'll go to our first break. And welcome back. So we are at Underworld 93 at the just after the Johnson meet, and our group is going backstage again. I think to try to get this poster autographed. So there's still some chaos abound. I won't make you roll the stealth roll again. You guys are able to, and in fact, maybe Violet just walks back.
That was my plan.
Okay. So you walk back, and you do see after a bit the manager's backstage. Says, Violet, nice to see you.
Nice to see you too.
You want to see the band?
Yeah, a friend of mine is a fan, and I thought that he might enjoy meeting one.
I'll see if Jander's out of the bathroom yet. CQ's in his dressing room. So he points down the hall to where you saw where Slick saw the drummer before.
You ready, friend Slick?
No, but I'll do my best.
I'd like to put a reassuring hand on his shoulder.
I won't scream. I promise.
We'll go over and knock on CJ's door.
He sort of looks over. Oh, Violet, come on in.
I immediately scream.
And so I didn't describe what he was wearing before, but he's wearing. So the drummer is wearing the Ace of Cups suit, which is this sort of high collar, floor length suit. But you can see sort of there are places where there's ventilation because he's a drummer, and you want ventilation in whatever you're wearing. And you can see there are various places around the suit where drumsticks are sort of placed. Tactically. And who do we have here?
Slick, my name, Slick.
Slick, nice to meet you. Friends?
My friend Slick.
Have a seat. What can I do for you?
Yeah.
You guys got paid last time, right?
We did, yeah.
Good.
Could you poster my sign?
Sure. He sort of hesitates, like he's thinking, and you definitely get this, Violet. He's thinking, isn't that our poster? And he sort of mulls it over, and he's like, okay. So he takes it and pulls out he sort of goes over to the table and pulls out the equivalent of a Sharpie and signs. Sort of signs closer to the bottom, leaving what he knows is going to be the space for Jander's signature.
Oh my God, you think the rest of the band would sign it too?
Oh, yeah, no problem. Hang on a minute. And he sort of presses his comm link, and after a while, the bass guitarist and the backup singer, who are not yet named, we're leaving them open for future players to make their stories. But they come in and they sign, and then eventually Jander comes in, sort of being pushed along by the manager.
Yeah, I'm moving. Come on, man. I haven't gone off with anybody. I've been good this. Oh, you give me all this hassle.
Oh yeah, this time.
It happens, man.
Don't ruin it. This is 93.
Okay. All right, I'm up. Hey, Violet. Good to see you.
It's good to see you too, Jander. I want you to meet my friend Slick over here.
What, Slick? We're meeting. I'm meeting you.
They're
Okay.
very excited to see you. Would you mind signing their poster for me?
There's a poster.
Okay, Violet.
And CQ sort of passes you the Sharpie and says, "Your usual place is ready."
Oh, man, you know me. All right. And big, looping signature that actually leaves the paper for part of the signature for the big loop of the J.
So cool.
Now,
This is a big poster.
yeah.
The arm sweeps.
Oh, wow. I didn't know they had these out for sale. Neat.
Yep, Nate.
He rolls it back up. Here you go, man.
Thank you. Can I get a picture of everybody? I'm sorry to ask for so much. It's just the greatest day of my life.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Hey,
All right.
angry girl.
You, don't talk to me. Just smile for this photo.
Yeah, there's something there. Did you?
Okay.
Long story. Ask them about it later if you want.
Yeah.
Getting close.
Oh, it's the most uncomfortable smile on Slick's face with like tears in it. It's the greatest day of my life.
I still have a bunch of pictures for him, and then I try to make it so that
So CQ motions for you to get into the picture, and you see a camera drone sort of hover in. You can be over here if you want.
No, I'm good. I just
Oh,
find this-
right. Never mind.
There's tension here. I don't know if it's the aggressive kind or the other kind.
No. It's fine. As I look at her, CQ says, and sort of whispers in your ear, Slick. Maybe not publicize this too much if you want to keep your ID secret.
Oh no, this is just for the van. Nothing leaves the van.
Perfect.
Okay. I'm gonna cherish these pictures. I'm gonna cherish this poster. I'm never gonna watch this shirt, which wouldn't really necessarily be that difficult. This has been great, everybody. Glad you guys started selling these. I definitely purchased it legally.
Since you're a friend of Violet's, and he looks and the drummer looks around. He grabs a T-shirt and hands it, sort of thrusts it into your arms. We don't have them from here, but this is our last concert tour.
Just holds on to it, my fifth shirt. I would kill for y'all. Okay. But thank you so much for helping me with this Violet Nova. Whatever y'all need. They're so much nicer than the other ones.
All right, y'all have a good night now.
Oh yes, thank you so much. My forum is not gonna
Thank y'all.
believe this.
Have a good tour.
Thanks.
I guide Slick away.
Bye, angry girl.
Bye, slut.
Is the song "Angry Girl" about you? Like, it just keeps
He tried to get lucky and then got kidnapped, and then we had to go get him, but then that wasn't the problem, and it was just nonsense.
Yeah, that's what.
It comes from anywhere, friend Slick.
What? I'm sorry. I'm the excitement got to my ears and I didn't hear you. What did you say?
Well, I say inspiration comes from anywhere, so the song about the angry girl could be about.
I mean, it sounds like it. I can't believe you dated. I mean, well, not dated. You guys know the band. That's so cool.
We were hired to do a job, Slick.
Okay, just like one of the coolest up and coming bands ever, but it was fine. Just a job, whatever. So we should start preparing for Orc Berserker Bonanza Bionicle. Well, I can't remember his name. Everything.
Billy Berserker.
Yeah, Billy Banana.
You don't remember his name now, but after you have experienced this guy, you will not forget.
I don't want to experience this guy if he thinks it's a good idea to go around kicking cars. Like, what did a car ever do to him? Like, cars have feelings.
Yeah, when we drive him around, we should just leave the doors unlocked, and if he runs out, we'll just go get him. Don't try to lock him in.
All right, I'm the driver. I'm gonna be. Does he insist on sitting in the passenger seat? I'm gonna be sitting right next. I'm gonna be sick.
No, usually celebrities sit in the back.
Right, celebrities back. Oh, like a. I'm gonna be a limo driver. No dignity in it, unless I get one of those little hats.
You'll be like, what's that really old movie, Baby Driver?
Oh, I love that movie.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I could do that. I mean, you guys haven't even really gotten to see what I can do behind the wheel. It's disgusting.
Well, this might be your time.
It'd help if I had all 4 doors, but we'll see how that goes.
Well, it sounds like we're going to start with all 4 anyway.
Yeah, so you get outside, and there is the Range Rover that you've been provided the keys to, and he said in the back would be your sins. And so you open the back, and sure enough, this is just like Nova and Violet. This is just like before. There's a bag there for each of you, and a couple of other bags sort of laying around, and each of them has a security cap and jacket, and it's got a sin. Yes, so we've got a couple of people wearing security hats on stream. This is why.
I forgot mine. Okay, I mean, at first I've got to just don't judge me. And you just see him kind of pressing his hands all over the car. I got to get used to the feel of it.
I don't drive. Go ahead.
Yeah, this looks perfectly normal to me. I don't know anything about this.
Just touching all over the steering wheel. Nice leather. All right.
Yeah, this is a luxury SUV.
I mean, it's a little gaudy for my taste. You can't even see. Oh, radio. All right. I'm ready to drive it now. We have become one. Also, can I remote drive this car?
Yes. In fact, it does have the adaptation for it. You can jump in if you need to.
Okay. Yes. Perfect. This is good. The things are looking up. I like this. If we succeed on this, did we ever technically say we would give the car back? Because Nova had a great idea of having a backup car, and I can work with this. I can't sleep in it, so that's why it's the backup. I have to be able to sleep in my main car. We'll talk about it later. Or we can talk about it now.
You might want to wait until the job is over to see if there's anything left to work with.
I won't let him hurt this thing. Can I open the doors from remote control?
Yes.
All right. I'm good and ready. What else do we need to prepare for? What else do we need to do?
I think you just gotta get outfits for tomorrow and then show up to that premiere.
Right. Outfits. Do we have to dress like fancy? Because I got a new shirt that I can. It's clean.
think he said it was business tomorrow. Is that correct, Violet?
Yeah, he said it's like a business meeting with a trid instead of a regular trid premiere. So some sort of, we might want to scope out. I know we're not supposed to be working the Marotech, but we might want to scope out the area anyway. Since he said there was going to be some rad folks there, and I think there's still some corporate drama around those folks. So just be prepared.
So we should do a background check on attendees?
Maybe not necessarily. I was thinking more just like the layout of the place and what's nearby in case we need to get cover or something else. But that's up to Fran Slick because I do not know how to operate any of that.
Well, I need to break in this chair anyway, so I can just take a quick look at the guest list. I mean, it wouldn't be too hard. I mean, anything for you guys. The best. I love you. Just go something for you. So yeah, I'd like to see if I could get a look at that guest list.
Okay. So I'll ask you for a matrix search. So that'll be a computer plus intuition.
Okie dokie. Computer plus intuition. Yeah. A 5.
Okay. Yeah, so it doesn't take too long to figure out. Royce Reeves does have a hotel room reserved, downtown hotel. It's actually pretty close to where the premiere is going to be. And he's got a suite reserved. And this suite, he's got this suite reserved until the day after the premiere. He does not have. He has not really reported any guests to the hotel. But you might be able to search and hack his comms to find out.
Yes, I would like to run Snoop on his on him.
Okay.
I'm learning. Says this actually lets you intercept matrix traffic sent to and from your target for as long as you have access. I can listen to, view, or read this data live, and I can save it for later for playback and viewing.
So you will have to hack his comm link.
Yep.
So that'll be hacking plus logic.
Let's do it. Oh, that's not great.
Not great. You do get an edge for analytical mind.
Okay.
Ooh, but that is a failure.
I would like to, let's see. I'm trying to see what my rolls were so I can try and.
You've got some 4s there, so you could spend 2 edge to make a 4 into a 5, and hits go to the acting character, which is you.
I'm gonna use 2 of my edge here.
Or ties go to the acting character. Okay, so essentially you're spending the 1 edge plus the 1 you just got for analytical mind. Mm-hmm. Your Overwatch score is 3.
Yep, because I got baby monitor up.
Plus, I believe it's 3 per round for the admin access you have to have for this.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll do that. And you gain admin access. You definitely get the sense this barely happened for you.
It was a close one, but it's because I'm in this new
That
car.
that was pretty terrible. Rolled 2 hits on 13 dice.
It's embarrassing.
So then I'm going to need another hacking plus logic test. This is for the snoop action.
There we go. Now we're cooking again.
That is more appropriate.
Gotta add a little tension. That's all.
Okay. So your Overwatch score is now 8 plus 3 per round.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll say it takes you another couple of rounds to. I'm actually going to need a. Nope, that's included in the snoop action. Okay. So you're able to sort of grab info from his comlink, and after maybe a round or two, you're in no danger of being converged on. You're able to downlink some of his data, and what you do find, as soon as I find the names here, he's got an appointment tomorrow night at. We're going to call this 1700 on the 5th, which is tomorrow evening. It says dinner and pre-screening. And there are 3 names, which I will copy into the chat. There's the first one, Ken Serrano, VP for Special Projects, Spin Global. Second one is, that should be David Davis, VP for Trid Production, Spin Global Seattle. And Alyssa Rowland, VP for Advanced Marketing, Spin Global Seattle. So these are local execs.
Mm.
And Spin Global is the mega corp that is producing Billy Redux.
Okay. Well, I'm going to share that information with my lovely, lovely team. Also going to make a copy of it for my own devices, just so I have it to recall later.
Okay.
And then I think I'm going to leave, hop out, and reboot my device so that
Okay.
I don't want anybody tracking me.
That is absolutely the procedure.
All right.
And technically, so since we had the conversation earlier, these are things you don't have to go unconscious for. You can do this all in AR.
Yep.
Mostly the things you get are, if you're going VR, I think you get a bonus, and you act faster. So if you're in Matrix Combat, you want to be in full VR.
Okay. So yeah, as soon as I hop out, I'm gonna go. Got the information. I should have sent it to your devices already. I'm not to brag, but this is what I do.
Oh, first one, you should be bragging. You did a great job.
It's true.
Thank you. I mean, yeah. So, if there's anything else we need to do before we go shopping, as it were, for, I guess, business type clothes. I mean, can't I just put a blazer over my band shirt? No, okay, we'll do business. But yeah, I think we're looking good here. I like the way this car smells. Sorry, yeah, great.
Cool. Can we do some hand waving? We do some shopping?
Absolutely.
Yep.
Yes, you can go do some shopping. And so you do some business attire shopping, and it's going to cost you. If it's just basic business attire without armoring or anything, it'll cost you, we'll say 200 Nuyen each.
What if I want the armor?
If you want armor clothing, you're going to want between 5 and 1,500, depending on how fancy you want it, or if you want like something really, really special out of firing squad, we can arrange that as well.
I want something that'll take a bullet for me.
Okay. So yeah, the armor clothing and action to your business clothes are in the main book. Their defense rating +2. They're probably not what you're wearing now. What armor? What's your armor right now? What armor is listed for you?
I'm looking to see where I find that.
I'm not sure you have any armor, Slick.
Yeah, my car is my armor.
But for the record, let's see here.
I have armor vest and ortho skin.
So the armor vest is +3. So the armor vest is better than either of the two options I gave you. So for armor, you're going to look on your character sheet under the arms tab, and scroll down on the right. It'll have an armor section, which may be completely blank for you. And if you want something really good, you can spend. You can buy Armante for like 5,000 Nuyen. That's about as protective as your armor vest.
Tell me more.
But it's very fancy. It is defense rating +3, so it's the same as your armor vest, but is much more social.
Yes, my armor vest has a -1 social.
Mm-hmm. The Armante suit or dress has +10. So social rating is just like a defense rating or an attack rating, but is used in quote-unquote social combat. So unlike an attack or defense, when you roll opposed social skills, you compare social ratings.
Well, I might want to upgrade my auctioneer business clothes.
Yes, I get this.
Yeah, the auctioneer business clothes are. Does it list the social rating on it?
I have a 0 on my sheet. That doesn't necessarily mean that it.
The auctioneer business clothing is +2 social.
Okay.
But it is not as good. So the best one looks to be the Armante at +10 social. And it'll cost you 5,000 Nuyen.
Sheet is updated.
Okay. And is that what you're getting, Slick?
Just the regular. They're getting armored clothing, right?
They're getting armor clothing and very fancy armor clothing. Yeah, if you just want the sort of your basic business suit, that'll cost you like 250.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get a basic suit.
Okay.
There's probably something else that if he has to be kind of closer to the field that he might want to get.
That's fair.
Yes. So yeah, he's just gonna get the regular suit. But it is gonna be a nice a black suit jacket, a black shirt, and a silk black tie. And nice shoes for once.
Okay.
You could tell he's very unused to this because he's slipping and sliding all over the place.
So you're taking a little bit of fashion tip from Mr. Bell, except Mr. Bell has a green tie of a shade that you have not seen, that appears to be not available in ties here. The shade of green in Mr. Bell's tie is unusual.
Honestly, I don't think I could pull off Mr. Bell's, let's say, swag. I can't smile and terrify you at the same time. I can't ask you how your day is and send a shudder down your spine. So yeah, he's just gonna get that. I think he is going to look into a drone just so he could follow along without leaving the car, if that's at all possible.
There are all sorts of drone options that we can explore.
Yeah, we don't have to do that right now, but that's what he's looking into.
Okay. There are all sorts of drone options, depending on what kind of situation you anticipate sending the drone into. But yeah, it is definitely a thing you can do. Stay in the van and let your drones do the fighting for you or the spying for you. Pretty much anything except the social for you.
Yeah, I was looking into putting a gun on them.
Yep, that is definitely a thing. But yeah, that's something we can look into offline.
Yep.
Let's see. So, you have completed your clothes shopping. Anything else you need to do before the pre-screening dinner?
Reinforce the passenger side door. He's spending quite some time just welding.
Yeah. So for as nice as this Range Rover is, it is stock for that model. So it is a luxury SUV, but it is unmodified.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
And as you're becoming one with the vehicle, you do definitely notice there is a little placard that denotes that it's a rental vehicle.
If only somebody could hack the registry. Daddy just got a new car. All right. So that's. I think that's what I'm working on.
Cool. I just go home and go to sleep.
Okay. So we'll fast forward to the next evening when you've got the pre-screening. So you arrive at the hotel in the nice SUV. The valet offers to take it. Do you surrender the SUV to the valet, or do you insist on self-parking?
I'll park it myself. It's just
okay.
I find better parking spots. It's the excuse that I give the valet.
It sort of grunts at you as you drive off.
Not apologizing.
So you make a piloting test.
Ooh, piloting using what reaction?
Yep. So it goes on for reaction. That's right.
3
hits. Yeah. So with 3 hits, this is not really a driving test so much as how good a parking spot you find. And with 3 hits, it's one of those things where there's like a parking garage next door. and you pull into this sort of into the row, pretty much right next to the passageway to the hotel, just as someone is pulling out of that spot. It's one of those things, they pull out of like the primo spot, and like 5 seconds after you've taken it.
And once I get into the parking garage and I have to take that ticket, I'm just going to whisper to it, "I'm not going to pay for you." And I get into the spot. I think Slick became a Decker out of pettiness. But yes, that's
All right.
I get into the spot.
Yeah, so you get a nice spot, basically attached to the passageway to the hotel. So you go, you then go into the hotel. You're sort of shifting around in the business clothes you're not used to wearing, and the three of you go up to. So the three of you are flagged for permission to go up to the suite. And sure enough, you get up there, and there are 4 people there. There's Royce Reeves plus 3, and he sort of introduces you around to each of the 3 named individuals that you have names for. And what they're doing now is not so much dinner as it's sort of an hors d'oeuvres and drinks sort of thing. But you do definitely get a sense that this is corporate. So I'll ask you for a judge intentions test.
This place is so fancy, it's making my neck itch. Judge intentions.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
So it'll be on the next to your attributes.
Oh,
There should be a judge intentions button.
I see it.
Okay, 3, 2, 3. You know, the Thursday night roll 20 norm of 3 hits. But to be fair, that's kind of average for the number of dice you guys are throwing. But still, it's 3 hits on a Thursday night. Yeah, so I mean that's the sense you get. It's very corporate. The 3 VPs are very polite, but aside from that, they don't pay you much mind. They're paying more attention to Royce Reeves, and as you guys sit down on the sort of sofa arrangement to watch the movie. And the movie then comes up, and it's sort of the screen goes black, and you get these sort of it's the lettering comes in. It's a Spire Enterprises production of a Royce Reeves Trid in association with Spinrad Global. William D. Berserker is Billy in Billy Redux, and it flashes up. The events in this story are true. And then I'm going to ask each of you to make a composure test.
I'm so freaking composed.
Wow. You know, that's kind of appropriate. So Nova, you are definitely the most bored of the 3 of you. And as you guys sort of glance around, you're the most bored person in the room. This is not Billy Berserker. The guy looks like Billy Berserker, but this is a 3-hour movie in which Billy Berserker does not lay one hand on a weapon, there is not a single explosion, and he does not say one single word of dialogue.
This movie's not canon.
This is the most un-Billy you have ever seen.
It's like a Steven Seagal flick.
Oh, wow. And it sort of, and it gnaws at the back of your head more and more as the 3 hours of this goes by.
After 1 hour, I've slapped my hands down in the armrest, and I've gotten up, and I'm shimmying out of there.
Okay. So you don't even try sneaking out. You just walk out.
Just walk out, man.
Okay.
If I see Nova leave, I'll probably get up to follow, just to make sure everything's okay.
I'll check to see if the executives are paying attention to us before I also leave.
Let's see. With 3 hits earlier on, oh no, 2 hits earlier on Judge Intentions. You're not sure. They don't overtly look at any of you. They seem to be still in the. They're like glued to the trid, and they seem to not be paying you any mind. And so, do you stick around, or do you duck outside as well?
I am gonna peek my head out, make sure that Nova's okay, that she's not sick or something like that, and see that Slick is also over there with her, and then stand near the back, just to try to keep a foot in both worlds, basically.
They have popcorn here, right? Soy corn,
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah, there's popcorn here.
Okay, I'm just sitting down on the floor outside and just eating popcorn angrily.
Just gonna kind of pop up like, you okay? I kind of saw you dip on out of there.
This is the worst Billy Berserker movie I've ever seen in my entire life. This is not him.
I would certainly hope so, because this movie was horrible.
And you're sure. I mean, it's only been an hour, and you're sure it's not going to end anytime soon.
It's just a long tug to nowhere. Just keep stringing you along, and then nothing.
Maybe there's one sick ass fight scene at the end.
It should have already there should have been 17 fight scenes in the first hour.
17. I've got to check out the back catalog. I just look. Are you gonna be okay? I'm probably gonna try and get back in there to finish the job, or whatever. If you want, I can hand you the keys to the rover. You don't have to sit out here on the floor.
I'm just gonna eat this popcorn. But thanks, I appreciate it, and I accept the keys. Do you want some of this popcorn before I eat it all?
I'll just take a handful. It's probably not fancy to walk in with a.
Fill your pockets. Fill both pockets. We're not fancy people.
And he puts some in on the outside and the inside breast pocket. Smells better too. All right, you take care of yourself out here, and then if you need anything, just and thanks again for helping me get the autograph poster. Okay, bye.
Bye. Heroes let you down.
He doesn't say anything to that. Just keeps going.
So this is the conversation. So you now notice as you turn to go back in, Violet is standing there.
Hey, Violet.
Y'all all right?
Nova just doesn't like the movie. Apparently, there's supposed to have been at least 17 fight scenes by now, but it's just boring dialogue.
It is a lot of talking, but not from Mr. Berserker. It's a little strange.
Yeah, is he here?
No, he's supposed to be on a plane coming in. We're supposed to go pick him up. I think after this from the airport.
Do I still have Billy's contact info from last time?
You would.
Okay, I write out a very long message. Hi, Mr. Berserker. This is me, Nova the kid, and I put the kid in parentheses and quotation marks. Yeah. I'm at your premiere thing. I don't like it. What's wrong with your movie? Are you a sellout?
Oh,
Sad emoji face. I don't know what's going on. I hate it. Okay, see you soon. We'll talk. Bye. Send.
as we hit send on that, the perhaps the saddest text message ever. We have hit the 10 o'clock hour, so we'll go ahead and take our second break. And welcome back. We're in the middle of the pre-screening for Billy Redux. And Nova has just sent the saddest text ever to Billy Berserker, asking him basically, is he sold out? Your movie's so bad. And you do get a text back. It's actually the series of texts. Hey kid, what happened? Sell out? Huh? I'm sorry, we put like a ton of explosions in that movie. What did you not like? What did you not like? I mean, the plot was a little meh, but the action scenes were a total blast. That's a bonus pun for Ram. So that's the response you get back from Billy. Meanwhile, so Violet and Slick, have you gone back into the movie?
Yeah,
Okay.
just eating popcorn out of my suit.
So you go back in, and you're at the point in the movie where Billy's sitting in the passenger seat, and there's a very long van ride. It's very long, so this is like 30 minutes, and there's dialogue all around him, but Billy's not saying a word.
I am waiting.
And then they pull up to this building, and he uses the door handle to get out of the car.
Okay, enough of this. I'm hacking into this. There's something wrong here.
So you're gonna hack into the Trid.
Yeah, this is the movie premiere, right? So I want to go into the studio's server.
So this is the pre-screening. So
Pre-screening.
Ostensibly, this will be the version of the movie that is shown at the premiere in about a week's time.
Yeah, I don't believe that this is the real version from everything that I've been told. So I want to see if anywhere on the server is the movie that
that you expect.
Yes.
Okay. So there are a couple of there's a question here. You're hacking the hotel, or are you hacking are you trying to hack like Spinrad? Because that's a big deal.
I don't think that they would have brought the original to the hotel. You know what? I'm gonna try the hotel first.
Okay. From what you've heard, Royce Reeves is the producer of this film.
Okay. So yeah, I'm trying to get into his personal server to see if I can find this movie.
Okay, so you can hack the hotel, or you can hack Royce Reeves' comm again.
I'm gonna hack his comms and try and get it to like his equivalent to a Google Drive.
Okay, yeah. So this will be a little more involved than just a snoop this time.
Yep, let's get into it.
So we're gonna start with getting access.
All right, hacking logic.
And while you're doing this, you get a text that has appeared in chat from Nova. Can you get me a copy of this garbage preview?
Oh, yeah, I got you. It's text you get back.
There we go. Okay. 3, 4. I'm going to invoke bad luck for you by spending some edge.
Oh boy.
So you do manage to get into his comms, but you do suffer a glitch.
Okay.
And so he's from what you saw, he was sort of glued to the Trid, and then he goes to look at his comm link, and that's when Violet, you realize that that Slick has gone full VR to do this hack. Instead of staying AR and awake, he is full VR and asleep. And Reeves is sort of banging on his comm link. So you're going to have 1 round to do some searching on this comm link before he reboots it.
Okay.
So this will be a computer plus intuition.
Okay. Computer plus intuition.
Okay.
What I would like to do is yeah, I'm looking for this film. So I suppose
Yeah, so he's got a copy of the film.
Mhm.
And it is the film that, so I mean you download a copy of the film.
Right.
And at that point you download it basically just in time that it shuts off.
Gotcha. Okay, if he shuts me out, then I'm out. So I got a copy of the movie.
So he does a reboot of the device, which boots you out.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna send the copy over to Nova, but that's not that that's the version we're watching. Like, I know there's the real one somewhere, but that'll be another day. Another day.
I message Billy back and I tell him this is what they're premiering. This is what they're gonna show when I send it.
So you send it. You send the copy of this Trid to Billy. Okay. All right. Go ahead.
What is Royce doing as he's rebooting his comm? Is he just rebooting it, or?
He reboots it. Thinks about it, and then it looks like he turns it off, and sits back down and watch the movie.
All right, I was ready to run interference for Slick if.
So at that point, Slick wakes back up, and as far as you can tell, nobody really noticed that he fell asleep. So the movie continues on. It does go a full 3 hours.
3 hours.
3 hours.
God, it's like the Snyder cut.
And it's almost like they pad it. They stretched things out to pad it so that the runtime is exactly 3 hours on the nose. And then the movie ends. The credits roll, and the suits get up, and they're like, "Excellent work, Royce. Looking forward to the premiere." And they shake hands, and the 3 suits leave, walking right past Nova as she's sitting out in the hallway. Nova is, in the meantime, you're scanning through this. You sort of scan through fast forward, and from what you saw, it was the same movie to the point you walked out.
How disheartening.
I want to hop out and just walk over to Violet and go, that was 3 hours I'll never get back.
That
Excellent movie, folks. Can't wait to see this hit the big screen. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some work to do. Remember, you have. I'll send you the itinerary tomorrow for Mr. Berserker's arrival.
Mr. Reese, are you feeling all right?
Feeling fine. Why do you ask?
You've been working with Mr. Berserker for a long time.
Yeah.
That it seemed like for a movie that was about Mr. Berserker, he didn't get an awful lot of screen time or.
He didn't say nothing.
That's what's so great about it.
Is it?
Go ahead and make a judge intention test.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can I judge his intent?
So Nova, do you walk back in at this point? It's clear the movie is over because the executives have left.
Yeah, I make a note of all the different executives. Like, I take their pictures, kind of like with my.
Because you have is it cyber eyes, or are you wearing like glasses or?
I got contacts.
Okay. So yeah, you can with your tech, you can take pictures of each of them. That's not a problem.
Cool. The ones that look really pleased with themselves and like really like.
Oh, they all three of them look very pleased with themselves.
Okay.
Let's see here.
And yeah, I'll walk in once I see them leave, but like Nova, but my teammates have not left, so I go in to join them.
Okay. So you're walking in, and that's about when Royce says, "That's what's so great about it." And with 4 hits on Judge Intentions, there is definitely something wrong. There's definitely something off.
The 7 hits Judge Intention tell me exactly what's
Oh,
wrong?
you have 7 hits. Wow. I missed that one as it traveled up. Yeah, with 7 hits, there's some fear in his eyes. It's pretty well hidden, even from you, Violet. But Slick, you recognize there's some fear in his eyes, and he's kind of anxious to get you out of here.
I'm gonna put a hand on his shoulder and go, from one scared guy to the next. You got to do something about it, because just pretending like whatever it is that's got you scared ain't happening. It's just gonna get you killed quicker.
He does not respond.
All right, guess it's the hard way then.
Well, Mr. Royce, thank you so much for letting us come to this free screening here.
Yeah.
And we'll get that itinerary from you so we can.
Yeah, I'll send it to you tomorrow.
You get some sleep now, sir.
I'll do that. Y'all have a good night now.
Yeah.
Impossible. That's impossible.
And so with that, he sees you out.
What hotel is this? Is it a Spinrad property?
I'm sorry?
Is it a Spinrad property?
No. We'll say, in fact, it's the same Hilton in downtown that. No, that was the one in Bellevue. There's a Hilton downtown that this is.
When we get back in the vehicle, I just kind of look at everyone and I'm like, so I sent it to Billy, and I think he's gonna make heads roll.
Yeah, I don't know if any caught that back there, but that guy is terrified. I don't know if it's Billy or what, but
It's probably Billy and whoever's making him do it.
oof.
Slick, when you were looking into Mr. Royce, I know that you remember, or did you come across who Lawyer is at this?
I don't believe I came across his employer, but I did come across some of his cohorts. I'm not gonna lie to you all. My intentions tonight in the van was to just see about getting back into his files and putting a data bomb in on that movie, so that the next time somebody tries to open that abomination, it is destroyed forever. No one should have to sit for 3 hours for bland dialogue. No one.
Basically, take the data bomb up front.
That would have been really good.
It's just I'm just gonna tuck it away in his programs the next time he tries to do some kind of premiere or something, and somebody opens that file, the file's deleted. Their network gets a little stickier. No one's any the wiser. I can't, in good consciousness, let somebody else sit through this.
We might have to do that. But also, I send the photos of the guys that I took, the pictures of them, and then, yeah, these are those execs that you pulled information on earlier, right?
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
him.
I suspect they're trying to ruin Billy's career.
I mean, this would do it because this is my first Billy movie, and I don't know if I've got another one in me.
Wow.
I can't do it. You have to understand. I'm a fan of the classics of grand cinema, like Batman Forever. This was no Batman Forever.
Batman for never, huh?
And so with that, as you guys wander down to your primo parking spot where the Range Rover is parked, and you kind of wander like you've been hit with something, as you think about how you've spent the last 3 hours of your lives. And we're going to stop there. This will be your last chance to type hashtag RemPC in the chat for tonight's prizes. We'll have our drawing here in a moment. And in the meantime, let's go around the table and do introductions. So we'll start with we'll go clockwise here. We'll go with Jen first.
Hi, I'm Jen. I play Violet here on Thursday nights for Gen TV, our stream here. I also play on Tuesday nights with Mr. Loper as the game runner for Chicago Missions. We're starting season 8, I believe, in 5th edition. I also own and run the Geek Forge, which is one of the cool commercials that you see while we are on break. So, new year, new cosplay. Come check us out and let us help you out.
On-season will be here before you know it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's probably me. Hi, everybody. I'm Noir. I go by Hive. Tonight I play Slick, the Decker, who's just doing his best. And tomorrow you can catch me right here on Gen Con TV for Table Takes, where we talk all things TTRPG news. And it's not like there's anything major happening in this space. So
Oh my gosh.
I'm sure we won't have anything to talk about.
Hi everyone, I'm Amber. I play Nova, your disgruntled Shuffer Stack employee. I'm getting my words mixed up today. Sorry. I'm also in Bob's Tuesday game. You can check us out there. Please come hang out with us. It's pretty fun. And I just want to say to all my fellow Asian Americans out there, Happy Lunar New Year. I hope you guys do something fun this weekend.
And I'm Bob, your game runner, and I'm also running on Tuesday nights over on twitch.tv/Master of Rem, running the Season 5 Chicago Missions arc. We're in Season 8, the final season. The bugs are back in town, and it's all coming loose. Let's see if any of our characters survive this season.
Hey, Bob, does this mean that after season 8 we're fired?
I don't know.
I'm sorry for asking. Never mind. I'm scared.
Yeah, let's ask that on stream. Sure.
Not no. I'm kidding.
What's the best way to be corporate about this?
I think that's being very. I think that's being very optimistic because to be fired, you have to make it to the end of the season.
You have to survive the season. That's right.
So come on Tuesdays and tell us what our new characters should be,
and see who survives. So Tom, do you have an announcement?
Yes, I do. We have 3 winners for one of each of the 3 books. Amber Bella, 1, Mr. Vimes 65, and winner number 3 is the Merciless Ming. We're gonna whisper all 3 of you. So if you can give us when we do that, please give us a give us an email address so we can arrange to get your shipping information and everything.
So that Mr. Bell can arrange bag delivery.
Yeah, no, that's just creepy. No.
So thank you everybody for joining us. Thank you, Tom, for keeping us on the rails, and thank you to our players for making it fun. We'll see you next week when we figure out how our runners are going to save Billy's reputation. We'll see you then.
Bye.